Saturday mornings in Campbellford, there's fresh bread on the table beside local grown tomatoes, someone selling wildflower honey, and a lineup for homemade butter tarts. And half the town is standing around just talking, not on their phones, no rushing, just people who actually know each other, sharing a morning they love so much. I grew up thinking this kind of feeling only exists in movies, but it actually exists right here every single week.
I'm Lorraine Prada, and alongside Mark Prada, we're Team Prada Real Estate. We've been the top awarded real estate agents and team in Trent Hills and Northumberland County by Royal LePage Terre Equity from 2010 to 2025. Today, we're talking about one of the most underrated parts of life in this county: the farmers markets, the farm stands, the local food culture, and why eating local here isn't a trend. It's just how people live.
And this matters more than people realize when they're deciding where to move, because you can research square footage and commute times and school ratings all day long. But the thing that actually tells you whether a community is alive or healthy is whether people show up for each other. And in Trent Hills, they do. Every single week.
The Trent Hills Farmers Market is the heartbeat of the community through the season. Local growers, bakers, makers, artisans. What strikes people when they come for the first time is how genuinely local it really is. The person selling you those heirloom carrots probably lived 10 minutes away and has been farming that land for 20 years. There's a story behind everything on that table.
And the variety surprises people. Fresh vegetables, preserves, jam, honey, maple syrup, free-range eggs, and locally raised meat. Fresh cut flowers, handmade soap, baked goods that disappear within the first hour. Am I right?
You are right.
You show up early or you miss the good stuff, I gotta tell you that. That's the rule around here and everybody knows it.
Warkworth adds its own incredible layer to this. That village has such a strong arts and artisan community that the market there has a completely different feel. More crafts, more unique handmade goods, more of that creative energy that makes Warkworth unlike anywhere else in the county. People drive from surrounding towns just to spend a Saturday morning there, and it never disappoints.
Now we can talk about Hastings. Hastings has its own beautiful waterfront energy. When it comes to local gatherings and seasonal events, sitting right on the Trent River, it draws people in for the summer especially. Lots of local vendors, food, and especially that gorgeous waterfront backdrop. It's one of those settings where you sit down for a coffee and 3 or 4 hours just disappears.
And then just about 10 minutes from the Trent Hills is Norwood, which is having a real moment right now. The Norwood Fair is one of the most beloved community events in this part of Ontario. It's been running for well over a century, and it draws people from across the entire region every single year. Agricultural displays, local vendors, live entertainment, that authentic fall fair experience that feels increasingly rare. If you have never been to the Norwood Fair, you genuinely need to fix that this year.
Norwood has a fiercely proud community identity, and the local market and fair culture, they reflect something so completely different from so many small towns. It's a town that takes care of itself and takes care of its traditions. And with the growth happening here right now, new housing, new families moving in, infrastructure improving, new waterways coming in, there are also a lot of conversations in building public transit connections to Peterborough down the road. The community events and local food scene there are only getting stronger every single year.
Now, beyond the markets, the farm stands throughout Trent Hills and Northumberland County are their own experience entirely. These are roadside stands on the back roads and county roads where local farmers put out whatever is in season. Corn, tomatoes, squash, apples, pumpkins. In the fall, sometimes there's nobody there and it's just an honor system with a cash box. That still really exists here.
That honor system farm stand is honestly one of my favorite things about this county. You pull over, you grab a dozen eggs, or you can grab a dozen ears of corn even. You leave your $5 bill and you drive away. It's such a small thing and it tells you everything about the kind of community that this is.
Fall is when the entire local food culture in Trent Hills and Northumberland County reaches its absolute peak. The farm stands are overflowing. Apple orchards are open for picking. Pumpkin patches are packed with families on weekends. The smells alone, the fresh apples, wood smoke, cold air, it's one of those sensory experiences that people who move here describe as the moment they knew they made the right decision.
And we just strawberry picked.
We did.
What, yesterday?
Yeah, just a few days ago.
Or sorry, just a few days ago. And that's extremely fun.
Good experience.
You know, you've got the fall fairs across the entire county. They are so good and they are worth talking about. They're worth taking a look at, specifically because they're not manufactured events. The Campbellford and area fall fair, you've got the Norwood fair, you've got the agricultural fairs throughout Northumberland County, Roseneath, you've got the Warkworth fair. These are genuine community celebrations with real history behind them. They've got livestock shows, rodeos, baking competition, midway and local vendors, you got ATVs ripping up and down the area, live music, generations of families showing up for the same event their grandparents attended at. You can't recreate that from scratch. You cannot find that everywhere.
The local restaurant and cafe scene in Trent Hills ties directly into all of this because so many of these spots are sourcing from local farms and producers. You're not eating food that came off of a truck from a distribution center 3 provinces away. You're eating something that was grown or raised nearby by someone who actually cares about it. That difference is real and you can taste it.
And the culture of supporting local here is not something people feel pressured into. It's something people genuinely choose because they understand what it means. When you spend money at a local restaurant in Campbellford or a local shop in Warkworth, or a farm stand on the county side road of Hastings or Norwood, that money stays in the community. It pays the local wage, it keeps a local family going, and it funds a local kids hockey registration. It compounds in every way that big box spending never does. I'm actually extremely emotional just talking about this right now because it hits so hard and it hits with so much love and passion.
That's actually one of the things we talk to buyers about when they're considering a move to Trent Hills. It's not just about what you're buying, it's about the kind of community you're choosing to be a part of.
From a real estate perspective, and we always want to bring it back to this because what it means for our buyers is super important. The lifestyle we are describing is a massive part of why properties in Trent Hills and the surrounding area hold their value and why demand continues to grow. People aren't just buying a home here, they're buying into a way of life. That is because it's increasingly rare and increasingly sought after.
And with towns like Norwood growing rapidly right alongside Trent Hills, new listings, new families, new investments in infrastructure, this entire pocket of Ontario is on a trajectory that buyers who act now are going to feel very good about this in 5 years.
If this lifestyle is calling to you, if the idea of Saturday morning farmers markets and a butter tart from the local stand and a conversation with somebody that actually knows your name and it feels like what you've been missing, we would love to talk to you about making this your life.
We're Team Prada Real Estate with Royal LePage Terre Equity, and this is our home. We know every market, every farm stand, every back road, and every hidden gem in Trent Hills and Northumberland County. Reach out anytime. We genuinely love these conversations.
Anyways, subscribe for our new video every single week and check out the links in our description. We'll see you in the next one.